Hey guys, big thanks to my patrons on Patreon. Thank you for your support. Keish, thank you for joining. Four Hills, you as well. Mockwar and Warp Spider, thank you both for your continued support. Don't forget that all four of you apply for the $3 tier replay reviews. Send me replays whenever you want, if there's ever a replay you want me to look over. One last thing, grateful, still need a replay from you. Get back to me when you can. Thanks guys. See you soon. What is up guys? Thank you for joining me again. Today I have a replay review for KMFTV. He was actually one of the guys who was the catalyst for this whole Patreon replay analysis, review slash coaching slash many other things. Just a breakdown of his game to see what things he can improve on. First time going into this, I haven't seen it. Just gonna go analyze as the game progresses. Try to give you as much real-time information as I can. So, KMF, thanks for sending me this replay. Guys, don't forget, this is a privilege preserved for Patreons. The link to my Patreon is in the description below. So if you are into this kind of thing and want to send me your games to help you improve, go to my Patreon, pledge. It's at $3 a month. I'm going to try to find a better system for that, maybe set up a PayPal donate button or something like that, just so you can pay per analysis. The whole monthly charging is a little bit awkward, so I'll figure that out, don't worry about it. For now though, go pledge if you can, or if you want. That's most important, voluntary. Let's get into this. We have Camille versus Riven. Oh, that's a fun matchup. Riven has a slight advantage. We're going to go to his vision only. Okay, blue team's vision. We're going to speed it up over to start of the lane phase. Well, no. Game starts now. So, we'll see what his early game... Okay, sitting by tower. Seems it doesn't matter what ELO you are. The Silver 3 did this, the Platinum 5 did this. Oh, KMF, I don't know your rank. Oops. Send me your rank and I can put that into the description below. Check that out, guys, so that we know what ELO we're looking at here. So what you want to do before laning phase starts, just going to pause it here. You want to be scouting river. You want to be down here, acting as a ward, a living ward, moving up and down rivers, standing in the brushes, staying out of sight, but making sure that you provide vision for your team topside in case they try to do some kind of awkward topside invade. What you're going to do is at about this time, 113, you're going to be here. You're going to come up to the red buff. This is what I try to do every game. You're going to drop a ward right there, just to know for sure that Elise is starting bot side. Right. That's not entirely true either, right? Because some junglers do a Raptor start. So you can just... What I might start trying to do then is warding here, right? Because if a jungler is going to do one buff top gank cheese level 2, she's going to go red buff. I think it's red buff scuttle or gank. Or red buff raptors. No, raptors brings you to low. I'm pretty sure it's red buff scuttle or gank. Go to raptors. Ooh, okay, so it's kind of a dilemma. If there's a jungler that decides to go raptors and you decide there's no ward that you can place here that'll spot both red and raptors, so that's less common though. So just ward red, because no matter what, if they're going to do a gank cheese topside level 2, they're going to need their red buff, whether they start raptors or not. Right, so drop that ward as late as possible as you feel comfortable, just so you know whether or not Elise or the enemy jungler in general has started bot or not, because then you can align the bot buff spawning with your own jungler's bot set buff spawning. Right? You can tab, check the timer for Rammus's red buff, and if it's coming up, then you can say, okay, Elise's blue is coming up, which means she's going to be down there to clear that. Most likely. And of course, it's a probability thing. It's not 100% guaranteed. Sometimes junglers know that and come top for a lane gank if you're pushed in and try to catch you off guard. Right? It's smart. Anyway, let's go on. Speed it up here. Okay, so nothing spotted. Don't know. What you can do if you haven't warded those, you can wait to see how long it takes the enemy laners to get back to lane. So if Elise started bot, bot lane's going to be late to lane. If Elise started top, top lane's going to be late to lane, because they helped Elise clear the first buff. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this camera stable here. Just going to watch at a regular pace. She's autoing the wave. That means that this wave is pushing you, and you're going to be safe from ganks if you just let it push in. Should trade back here. Okay, you hit the Q2 and an auto attack, and it's an even trade. Pretty nice. Good use of the passive. Don't stand this far back. Don't believe there's a reason. Make sure that you pop that corrupting pot before you hit her with the auto attack. You should be up here getting this experience. That dying. Yeah, see, you were out of range there, so you didn't get the experience. Yeah, standing back here, no good. Move up. If you're not going to be CSing, at least be in range for the minions dying, so you can get experience. Because now you're down about a minion or two in experience. I think it's just one minion, but at this early game, every minion counts. Kind of looks like you were tabbed out there. Make sure you're paying attention to your lane. Auto her. Good. You should get your E second. That would help you much more there in that trade. It'll give you the auto attack speed buff. She takes the tower. Yeah, see, again, if you had E, always go E second. It also safeguards you from ganks at the 3-minute mark. Right? That's the standard timing. Just had to go in here. Well played. Going in was the right choice. Okay, you see Elise. Just note that she's exiting mid lane, and you want to see which way she goes. In case she goes straight back, so she's masked the direction she's headed. No way for us to know that for sure. Riven should be TPing back to lane. Or actually no, because you're slow pushing it. She's going to be back in lane in time to grab some of this CS. Yeah. So she doesn't miss too much. She didn't have to TP there. You wanted to hard push the wave as soon as you got the kill. So let's go rewind and see what you did. We were looking at Elise. Let's also watch how you got that kill again. Just see the general decision making. Okay, you know that Riven is back. She shows herself. Yeah, and you're much healthier than her because you have way more sustain. That's why I like the corrupting pot start too. It gives you a lot more sustain. Just don't forget to pop the corrupting pot before you auto attack her. Okay, hard pushing. Yep, use W. Use E on the wave. Yeah, E these back, W these back lane minions. You decide to go Q max first. Riven is generally pretty hard. You should be backing here. Yeah. Yeah, you should back up in the brush and just press B and go back to base, and you have 941 gold. You can turn that into double longsword cloth. And you have a corrupting pot, man. And look at her items. Like 2 longswords, cloth, versus this. Plus corrupting pot versus that. I mean, you can just dominate the lane. Get the kill, push the wave and back every single time. Make it habit. Turn your gold into something more than just numbers on a screen. Turn it into items. Otherwise, it's useless gold. And you're all out in corrupting pot? Not bad. Ooh, there's Liswa. That timing. Riven's tanking the cannon minion, that's why you won that trade. Okay, at least stop. Oh, pops up here. Now, is there any way... You see, this is why you should have backed, too. You got the kill on Riven, you pushed in the wave, and the wave is going to push back to you, right? Whenever you shove a minion wave into the enemy tower, their wave gets caught fighting your minions right here, and they start to bunch up near their tower. They start to gain numbers, and then snowball forward. And by the time they're about here, even if Riven is pushing, you've either walked back to lane or you've TP'd back, and you're there to catch the wave. You're near your tower, and this gank would have never happened. Never been allowed to happen, because either you wouldn't be here yet, or you would be safely under your tower. You also should be warding too, but I think you've used your wards on the. You use one of the wards here. Let me rewind a little bit, just to see the cooldown in your wards. Yeah, you use the ward here. Let's rewind again. And you use a ward here too. In general, the in-lane wards not recommended. Yeah, use those to guard your flanks. Back here again. I'm gonna say it again. Back. You push the wave in, just back, and this is all gonna come back to your tower. Rule of thumb. It's just the way it is. It's like gravity. You push your wave into the enemy tower, it bounces back to you, and it makes its way towards your tower, and then you can farm it safely. Just remember that. Burn it into your mind. It is a truth, and play around it. And then Elise shows up. Nice dodge. You got a free E out. Your E is down. Oh, never mind. The cooldowns were all out of whack. You're out. Okay, very lucky. Gonna TP back to lane to catch this wave. If you had just backed earlier, you wouldn't have the TP here. Because you wouldn't have gotten ganked. I mean, it's just it all snowballs, so always be sure to back after you get an advantage in line some extra gold. Go straight for the Sheen. It's good. Okay. Chasing. That's fine. Exerting your lane dominance. You want to keep this wave here. Kill these two front minions, yep. And then leave the 4 casters, and you'll have a perfect freeze here. And you can just farm it in front of your tower forever. It looks like you got that. Let's see. You're going to keep autoing? You shouldn't be. No. Don't keep autoing. Leave it. No, don't push it. Don't push it. Riven backed. Riven backed here. Because you chunked her low. See, look. Let's go back. Okay, there's Riven. Look, she's at half health. She has no pot. You've TP'd back. Yada yada. You come back to the lane. I think she comes back for a little bit. Yep. And you out-trade her. Look how low she is. She's just gonna... She's not roaming, right? She's just gonna back. So there's no need for you to push this wave. Just keep it frozen. Force Riven to walk all the way back from lane to here. It's a very long distance. Okay, and your TP is down. Doesn't have to be down because of the aforementioned decisions. Again, always back after you get an advantage in lane. Turn your gold into something tangible. And save yourself the risk of losing your gold by dying. Essentially, you lose your gold. Not literally, but you lose the advantage that you got from having it. Okay. Question number 1 here, before you go in. Could Elise be topside right now? There was a skirmish bot side. Let's see if she was down there. Just a... It's Rammus who's down there. So it's just a 2v3 that they lose. And Elise is not showing up. So that tells you that Elise is probably... I would say that she's probably topside before her blue buff comes up. Her blue buff is pretty close here. So let's just take a look here. No, she's bot side. Since her blue buff is almost up, I guess it would just make sense. I can't see the timer exactly for this. Okay, so it is pretty soon, so she should be bot side, clearing that up and getting her blue buff. So that trade is fine, right? It's safe. And that's how you would evaluate whether that trade would be safe. And you should also be warding your... Here is good. I think here is better, especially if your wave is pushing. She could all in here and you'd be dead. Riven's trash. Yeah, Riven's trash. That's not something you should have won. So let's go back. Just keep this in mind, right? Because you don't want to get the wrong idea about how this matchup goes. She's at half health. You're at full. You go in under her tower. She stuns you under it. You take 2. She ults here. Misses all of her cooldowns. Yeah. Still well played. You abused the bad Riven. And you'll be able to do this for a while. I think the Rivens... It seems... This strikes me as like a low silver game. Silver 4, silver 5 would be my guess. So I'd say that for the most part you're going to be able to beat Rivens in that fashion that you just did. So well played. Recognizing the opportunity. Don't worry too much about whether the Riven was bad though or not, because you just gotta play to whatever level you're at, and that's how you'll climb. Be better than the people you're playing against, and you are, clearly. Riven still hasn't used her TP. Whole bunch of stuff happening bot side. Your TP's not up, so you can be looking and watching, just trying to evaluate how the rest of your team stands in terms of skill and momentum. But for the most part, you're just gonna focus on your own lane. Good. Elise is bot side, so yeah, I agree with this idea. Yep, you just want to go in, push your lead in further. Okay, let's see. Yeah, both cooldowns are used up now, so don't fight in these minions for too long. Keep your trades short. So watch here. This is what I would have done. You're gonna go in here, right? Boom. Hit, nice hit. Hit the Q2. Back out, right here. No, don't, because both your cooldowns are down now. You hit a power trough when your cooldowns are up. And you're taking these minions in the back line here. So I would have just walked straight back after that. And then she would back away and you would back away and you would come out way ahead in the trade. And keep Wing this wave. Pushing it up because you know that Elise is bot side and you just want to put pressure on this lane. Riven can't do anything about you autoing these minions. So just hit him, hit him, hit him. Decide to go back in again. No, yeah. Ooh, so close. The tower dive attempt. No, again, keep the trade short. No need to be doing that. Push this wave in the tower. Elise's bot side. You can be getting damage here and denying Riven minions. Looks like you're going to TP up here though. That's again. I would have just been a little bit less aggressive and just push the minion wave more. Now Rammus gets this instead of you. You could have gotten it before. I'll show you again really quickly. So right here you out-traded Riven. Let's go to this again. Right? Go in. And decision making here. You go in, you're gonna get the Q2. Boom. Nice. Reset, back out. Just back out. Look at the health differential. She's gonna get that auto attack, that Q3, and you're gonna be over here. Right, instead you're way behind a minion line, taking these 4 cast your minion shots. You're taking, it's like 5 or 6 damage every attack. So, and then you should come back over here. You decide to keep, like, trying to push the fight. Don't worry about that. Come back here. Get this gold. Get this gold here. W it. Clear it. Push it in. Riven can't do anything about you doing that. Screw the fight. Go to the minions. Screw the fight. Go to the minions. Put pressure here. Push it into her lane. That's another way you can pressure. You don't have to be up in her face. Kill these. Clear these. Just clear them. Right? All of this golden experience for you. Don't go further. Right? Just come back. You should have died there. She canceled an auto. Watch. You go in. She stuns you into tower. After you flash. Right? Yeah. She's dead. Elisa's bot. You should be clearing this, not backing. Lux is also accounted for. And you lose all of this. Rammus takes it. It's not a terrible thing, but it could have been yours. Riven's TPing in. You decide to TP in late. No more vision. You don't know who's over here. This is so risky, right? Completely alone. Anybody could be here. You know that bot lane is making their way back. Looking like you're gonna get it though. You're gonna go deeper, huh? Now you run into the rest of them. Ooh! Yep. Yep. Just too deep. Too deep. Again, they all came back down to this. You could have just pushed this in back. Had a whole bunch of extra gold. Maybe even a phage for that fight, which you would have won when you TP'd in. Things to think about. You've won the trade, you've killed Riven, or Rammus has killed Riven, your lane opponent is dead. Look at the rest of the map, Elisa's bot, Lux is accounted for, has her ult, but you know that she's there, just watch her while you're pushing this in. Get the wave to the tower, it's going to bounce back, you're going to have a whole bunch of extra gold, you're going to TP bot with extra items, and you're going to win that fight earlier before. Anyway, you know, that's all after the fact, but just comes down to the basic decisions of deciding to push when it's safe, and it was, even though you're low, and to get the wave to come back, instead of making this coin flip TP play. You also TP'd in like 2.5 to 3 seconds after Riven TP'd in. So it's like it's a really late TP. When it's that late, you should really reconsider whether or not to go in at all. Okay, you're pinging in a lot because you saw Elise. I like that. Mid lane's getting caught. Not going to worry too much about that. You're just going to keep playing your best. Okay, going to keep fighting. That's fine. I like it. You should back out now and wait for your cooldowns to come back up. No, see, don't waste your time. Just come back. Get this wave pushing. Really. Really, just tone it down a little bit. Hit the minions instead for a while. Nah, this is fine. Your cooldowns are back up. Don't go under tower. There's no reason to be this risky. You're dead. Yeah. Something to learn. No need to go under tower when you have a huge health advantage. Just go back to the wave, push it in. Get some damage under tower. Okay, Rammus cleans that up. That's fine and all. He's gonna push that in. That's what you want to do. Riven's staying because she's dumb. You know Rammus is top, you should come bot here. That would be my decision. Rammus is up there, he can hold the wave for you. He's gonna get the kill here, huh? That's fine. He backs off, that's a smart play. You should do that too. You should be coming bot side instead, because Jinx was pushed all the way up the tower and you have really easy engage with your E and chase, right? So you should have gone bot, I think. And it depended on Rammus to hold your stuff for you. Here you see Elise and Lux are both mid. So you're safe to be up this far. Yeah, push it in, push it in. Maybe get a few hits off on the tower, and then you should back. Or rotate mid because of all this. Get a few hits. You know Riven's going to be back soon because she was pushed out of lane a little while ago. And if she's heading straight to lane, she's going to be here soon. If she's not heading straight to lane, then, you know, yeah, so she's going to be here now. She has more CS than you. right? Because she's been hitting minions and you've been constantly engaging on her, and you've been taking risky plays and dying to her under her tower. Well, died once to her under her tower. I don't want to be too hyperbolic. Yeah, just hit the minions. Your TP is up as of 5 seconds. You have this lane pushed. You should keep pushing it. Yep, keep hitting the minions. Push the lane so that you can go roam. Or make a TP play. Disappear into the brush and make a TP play. That's why you want to... Yeah, just push this. Push. Not all the time, right? The reason why you want to push is because you have an advantage. You still do, slightly. Yeah, you definitely have Riven on the back foot. Get out of tower. Okay. Nice flash. Oh. Not bad, dude. That was pretty slick. Let's watch that again. That was ballin'. That flash past your ult. Fucking Pog champ, man. Holy shit. Let's see that again. Look at this. Boom! Oh! Wait, was Riven even gonna hit that? I think she missed anyway. You flash into her minion wave. This is really close and you get out immediately. Yeah, because these guys are gonna fucking kill you. Get out of there! Woo! Well played, man. That was... Using flash to outplay instead of disengage. Smart. If you can hone that, you seem to have a sense for it. If you can hone that, like, you can probably get pretty far. That's interesting. You seem to like the fight. You might have a tendency towards mechanics heavy play instead of like general macro decision making. And mechanics and micro and like 1v1 bobbing and weaving and precision. If that's what appeals to you, then you should definitely hone that skill. But I'll always try to temper it with just smart play. Okay, you TP'd in. Like the decision. Yeah, that's pushing in, so you don't need to be up there. Right, stay here or go bot and push that in too. Ooh, big minion wave hitting that tower. Riven's missing out on a lot. Okay, staying, looking for a fight. Looking to dive. Yeah, Rambus is tanking, you just had to go in. Good follow up, boom, nice. Very cool. Guys have really caught up. Push this in, take the tower. Your tower is still at full health, so you can just back here. Right now, back and go spend, because you have a hell of a lot of gold. And go back to your tower. Right? You don't have to walk back, just back and walk back to your tower. Right? Spend your gold. If you're above like this much gold, just turn these components into something more useful. Instead, you decide to come in and fight. Bad habits, you really need to trim these out. Okay. Go spend your gold. Didn't have to die there. Speed up until you're back. You decide to go top with all that happening at Dragon side. Your TP's not up, you should be going to Dragon. Because this is pushing too, right? Ooh! Sorry, that was loud. Very nice. This is pushed in, just move halfway down river, see if there's anything you can do mid lane, and if not, you're halfway, so you can just come back. No big deal. Oh, your Trinity Force is finished. Yeah, you should be definitely looking to fight here. Whenever after you engage, just shoot your eyes toward the minimap, see if anything changed after you decided to engage. Yeah, this Blitzcrank is not sure what he's doing. Riven has, yeah, kill friend, and Ram is to the rescue. Actually, if you saw him coming, that was good play. Nice bait. Oh, the flash of Zyra. Woo! Popping off. Nice 2 kills. Good control of Camille. Here you should be heading towards Dragon. Right? Your top tower is taken. You want another outer tower. Just stay near Dragon, near bot side, and try to help Kate take that tower. That would be my next decision. And then you have all the outer towers down. You can start to push like Rift Herald or Dragon, or start pushing into the Raptors and blue buff, and always have Scuttle. Go bot. That's what I would like to see. Nothing there for you. Looking for a kill. Yeah, no prioritization of objectives. Looking for kills, looking for kills. Try to evolve your play a little bit. It's good that you're dominating though. At this level, that works. You'll climb much faster if you just go for objectives though. Okay, farmer job. Again. Going for the Jinx without any vision here. Jinx is literally the only one you see. I mean, for all you know, all 4 of them could be right here, waiting for you. You just don't know. Don't do it. Works out anyway. Don't do it by principle though. Just don't. I mean, even if it worked out, that's not going to make consequentialist arguments here, right? Just because it worked out doesn't mean it was a good decision. Let's break that team fight down. See what you could have done to avoid dying. Because you get killed, you give their entire team gold, right? You're shutdownable. You're huge. You're worth a lot of gold for them. So you do not want to die. Yeah, just going a bit too deep. Not letting your teammates soak the damage here. So you've backed out after a small engage, and that's good. And you go back in. It is a 2v3. Right, TF is a little bit disjointed over here. Zyra's a bit too far away. Caitlyn's on the other side of the map. Do not know where Elise is. Nice kill. After that, you've used pretty much all your cooldowns, so you should be backing out, waiting for your cooldowns to come back up. I can't believe that hit you. That's so weird. Cool. Good to know. Boom. Your E is down. Just back out. Just back out. Let your teammates go in and finish it up. You don't have to die. Give their entire team gold. As you get higher and higher in ELO, these kinds of mistakes are going to hurt you more and more and more. So try to get rid of them before you get up there. They should be taking tower. This is free. This is pushing in. No one's here to defend it. And if this was you, you should be here. Right? You could be alive taking that tower. Pushing the game, accelerating, ending it before someone on your team throws or anything can happen at this ELO. You want to win. So you can climb, 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 climb. Kind of flub the E there. I don't think it matters. You have a level on Elise. You're way fed. Wait for your E to come back up. Nice. Check the map. No one's on the way. Just take this. Don't go down. Just take this. TP's not up. Doesn't matter. Keep an eye here. Right? Keep an eye. Focus the tower. Good. I like it. You're just ignoring all else to get the tower. Now you should be backing the hell out after your teammates go down there. Don't go forward. Go back. Yeah. Watch. I'll show you the moment. You're up here, right? You see, you have this great vision. Rammus is deep in their jungle. He's spotting him out. Zyra's there, spotting him out. He goes that way. Zyra goes that way. It's completely dark here. You should be panicking right here. And you go forward, right? It's like, no, just get out. Right? Back it up. You got what you came for. Just get out now. You should be panicking. I'm out. I'm out. I got what I wanted. Let's see if I can get out free. Clown Fiesta. More Clown Fiesta. Extended Clown Fiesta. Now you're up, you're making your way towards where the fight was. All-inning the Jinx for free. You should have ran backwards and just started fighting Elise there. Okay, pathing bot side. Stop for Grump. I wouldn't have stopped for Grump. I would have just gone down here to this big minion wave. Fighting around. Good. Good. Getting lucky. Good. Go bot. Get this. Get this, man. Look at that. It's like a kill and a half. Diving. Yeah. Okay. You know what I think of this. Just push for the objectives. Go to where they're not. It's about 2 kills now. And it's all dying the tower. And it's going to take tower. Playing it close. Risky. Going in 1v4. Good. I like the decision to back out there. And not push it too much further. Just see how it pans out. You've used all your abilities. Back out. Wait for them to come back up. Decent. Walking in the range of Jinx and going in on her without vision. Not so decent. Yeah, take your leads more seriously. Protect them. Don't just throw them away willy-nilly. Self-control. Okay, waiting for you to come back up. Let's see what decision you decide to make. Right before you come back up, we're going to see what you should do here. 1 second away from respawning. Your TP is not up yet. Okay, about 40 seconds. Best decision here. You see Jinx, you see Blitzcrank. They're pushing him pretty hard. You would guess that they have their teammates behind them. Somewhere close by, or maybe Elise is dead, so you know they're not doing Baron. Your TP is gonna be up fairly soon, right? What was it, like 40 seconds? Baron is up. You should come bot here. You should start pushing this all the way up to tower while keeping a close eye on the map. If you don't see any of them, disappear into one of these brushes. Wait for them to appear and then continue to push the lane. Disappear, look around, wait for them to appear, continue to push the lane. That's how you split push. All the while you have your TP up, so in case something happens at Baron, you can TP in. That would be my decision here. As long as this fight mid lane does not develop too quickly. If suddenly Riven and Lux appear and they start fighting, you should definitely go mid. I'm gonna reset the cooldowns here just so I can see where your TP is. Ah, damn. Doesn't work perfectly. Yeah, see, there's Lux. Free easy kill. Okay, yeah, Riven is topside. You should just go bot. Get that wave pushing out. Kate goes bot, you decide to go top, which is fine too. You want to match Riven and get the wave pushing. You can push this all the way up to here where your teammates are. Push, push, push. Looking for a fight deep in dirt. Don't do this. You should have stopped when you got here. Not saw anything and say, okay, maybe push an extra wave and then back, because you know you're going to get a response from them. Going this far when the rest of your team is down here and you have no idea what the rest of their team is. You got some nice vision here, so you can see whether people are going to be coming or not, but you have no idea who's going to pop out here or like venture to your fight from mid lane. You see that your teammates are down here at Baron. You should just be up here on the minion wave, pushing it in and pressuring the tower and dancing and backing up and not fighting, right? To keep your pressure, to preserve your pressure, so that your teammates can get a free easy dragon while you draw maybe their entire team topside. Something to keep in mind. You can manipulate the enemy. At this level, treat the your opponents like robots, right? Like bots. Assume they'll generally act that way, right? So far, you've seen the decisions that both teams have been making. It's kind of brain dead. Nobody's really thinking. If you're the one who's thinking, that puts you way ahead of the curve. So you're up here. You know that, hey, I'm all by myself. To the enemy team at this level, I look like a free easy kill. Little do they know that I'm actually waiting for them to come, and I'm just going to run away as soon as they show their faces. They're going to waste time while my team gets free objectives around the map. Said you go in deeper. And very lucky. That'll stop working as you climb. Always keep that in mind. Okay, good. Flash away. Waiting for your cooldowns to come back up, I assume. You should be skirting around, yeah. Just looking to land an E. At that level of HP, all you're looking to do is land an E. Your TP is up, so you could back here. Just TP in on a fight. Rammus is beast mode there. You should be going in with your E, but you're just waiting. That's fine. This is looking like a one game anyway. Just a matter of accelerating it. Yeah, stay with your team here. Good, good. Eing out. You go bot side. I like that decision. A lot. Pressure that. Teammates take Baron. You decide to back too. That's fine. Especially because Elise shows up. They're taking Baron. You don't need a TP. You should start walking bot here. Because your TP is up, just walk bot. Ask your team to go top. Pressure these towers. Wait to TP topside if they go for a 5v4. I don't know what you're doing here. Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. You're gonna throw leads if you do that in the future. Yeah, it's like... You're kind of thinking you have the game in the bag here. And you do, right? But, in general, it's just a bad decision. So catch yourself before that happens next time and just exert a little self-control and don't do it. You could be down here instead, taking this tower. On their way to a win. Push down middle. Boom, 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 boom. Win. Cool, man. Alright, just try to take what I said to heart about decision making and recognizing moments where you need to exhibit more self-control. And if you're looking to climb, you will climb. Right? You definitely have good control of Camille, so there's no mechanical issues that I'm seeing. It's just general decision making and where to be on the map and when to fight instead of just looking for fights all the time. So give it a few watches. I think there's a lot, some pretty easy things for you to improve. That's always good. So. Alright, KMF. Hope you got some useful out of this. Everyone else who watched this, hope you got something useful as well. Don't forget to let me know what your rank is, KMF, so I can put that in the description for later. Edit in the rank later as well. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the Patreon. Stay tuned for my stream on Twitch announcement of my schedule for next week. But yeah, things are going to be changing for my schedule still, so my stream schedule isn't going to be consistent for a little while. Then I'm going on a trip to July 8th to 15th, so I won't be here to stream then either. So it's going to be another half month or so before I'm on a regular streaming schedule. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.